This channel is your ultimate guide to mastering English naturally and confidently. Whether you're having casual chats, navigating daily life, or building stronger communication skills, we're here to help you feel at ease with everyday conversations. Forget about boring lesson. We focus on practical, real-world English that you can start using today. Together, we'll boost your confidence, expand your skills, and make English feel effortless. So, get ready to walk down English Avenue, where every step brings you closer to fluency. Emma and Sophie's Cooking Day. Emma, a 8-year-old chef, and her 2-year-old sister Sophie are excited about their cooking day. They've planned a day full of cooking their favorite dishes and trying out some new recipes. Emma and Sophie live in a cozy apartment in Seattle, and today is all about enjoying each other's company and making delicious food. Morning preparations. The day starts early for Emma and Sophie. Emma wakes up at 7 a.m., feeling energized and ready for their cooking adventure. She heads to the kitchen to start brewing a fresh pot of coffee. As the coffee brews, she prepares a light breakfast of Greek yogurt with honey and fresh berries. Sophie stares awake around 7:03 a.m. She gets out of bed, stretches, and joins Emma in the kitchen. The sisters chat about their plans for the day as they enjoy their breakfast. Sophie, I can't wait to make the lasagna. I've been dreaming about it all week. Me too. And we're also going to try that new dessert recipe I found. Should be a lot of fun. Grocery shopping. By 8:3 a.m., Emma and Sophie head to the local farmer's market to gather fresh ingredients. They love shopping here because of the quality and variety of produce. Emma, let's start with the vegetables. We need fresh tomatoes, onions, and some basil. Sophie got it. I'll pick up the garlic and a bunch of fresh spinach for the salad. They walk through the market, picking out the best ingredients. They find ripe tomatoes, aromatic basil, and crisp onions. Sophie grabs a basket of fresh spinach and some garlic bulbs. They also decide to buy some artisanal bread for a side dish. As they make their way to the bakery stall, Emma spots some freshly baked pastries. Emma, should we get a couple of these croissants for a mid-morning snack? Sophie, absolutely. They look amazing. Back at home, by 10 a.m., Emma and Sophie are back home with their groceries. They unpack the bags and start organizing their kitchen. Emma sets up the counter with the ingredients they'll need for the lasagna and dessert. Sophie washes and chops the vegetables, chatting with Emma about their plans for the day. Emma, let's start with the lasagna. I'll handle the meat sauce if you prepare the bechamel sauce. Sophie, sounds good. I'll get the milk and flour ready. Cooking the lasagna. Emma begins by cooking ground beef with onions, garlic, and a mix of Italian herbs. The aroma fills the kitchen, and Sophie prepares the bechamel sauce, whisking together milk, butter, flour, and a pinch of nutmeg until the mixture is smooth and creamy. Sophie, this bechamel is coming together nicely. I can't wait to see how it pairs with the meat sauce. Emma, it's going to be delicious. Don't forget to season it with a bit of salt and pepper. As the meat sauce simmers, Emma and Sophie start assembling the lasagna. They layer the noodles with the meat sauce, bechamel sauce, and a generous amount of grated cheese. They repeat the layers and top it off with a final layer of cheese before placing it in the oven. Sophie, while the lasagna bakes, let's work on the salad and the dessert. Preparing the salad. Emma and Sophie prepare a refreshing salad with mixed greens, cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, and a homemade vinaigrette. Sophie washes and chops the vegetables while Emma mixes the dressing, which includes olive, oil, balsamic vinegar, Dijon mustard, and a touch of honey. Emma, this salad will be the perfect accompaniment to the lasagna. Sophie, and it's so light and fresh. I love the vinaigrette you make. Making the dessert. For dessert, Emma and Sophie decide to make a rich chocolate mousse. Emma melts high-quality chocolate while Sophie whips cream until soft peaks form. They fold the melted chocolate into the whipped cream, creating a silky and smooth mousse. Sophie, this mousse looks incredible. I'm going to sneak a taste. Emma, go ahead. Just don't eat too much before dinner. Sophie tastes the mousse and gives Emma a thumbs up. Sophie, it's perfect. We should let it chill in the fridge for a couple of hours before serving. Setting the table. As the lasagna bakes and the dessert chills, Emma and Sophie set the dining table. They use a nice tablecloth, set out plates, forks, and glasses, and place a vase with fresh flowers in the center. Emma, the table looks great. I'm excited to sit down and enjoy our meal together. Sophie, me too. It's always nice to have a meal we've cooked ourselves. At 1 p.m., the timer dings, signaling that the lasagna is ready. Emma carefully takes it out of the oven, and the kitchen fills with the mouth-watering smell of melted cheese and savory meat sauce. Emma, the lasagna looks amazing. Let's let it rest for a few minutes before serving. Emma and Sophie sit down at the table, and Emma serves generous portions of lasagna. They enjoy their meal with a fresh salad and some of the artisanal bread they bought earlier. Sophie, this is the best lasagna I've ever had. The bechamel sauce is so creamy. Emma, I'm glad you like it. It's always fun to cook together. Enjoying to sit. After finishing their meal, Emma and Sophie clear the table and bring out the chocolate mousse. They serve it in elegant glasses, topped with a few fresh berries. Sophie, this mousse is so decadent. It's the perfect end to our cooking day. Emma, I agree. It's been a wonderful day. I'm glad we got to spend it together. They savor the rich chocolate mousse, chatting and reminiscing about their favorite family, recipes, and cooking experiences. Evening relaxation. As the evening approaches, Emma and Sophie clean up the kitchen. They wash the dishes, wipe down the counters, and put away any leftovers. After cleaning up, they decide to relax on the couch and watch a movie. They choose a light-hearted comedy and enjoy a cozy evening together, feeling satisfied with their successful cooking day. Emma, today was so much fun. We should definitely do this more often. Sophie, absolutely. It's a great way to spend time together and make delicious food. Jake's Coffee Adventure. Jake, a 4-year-old software developer, is starting his day with a visit to his favorite cafe, The Daily Grind. It's his go-to spot for a much-needed caffeine boost before diving into a busy workday. Today, Jake is looking forward to his coffee ritual, something that always puts a positive spin on his day. Arriving at the cafe, Jake arrives at The Daily Grind at around 8:30 a.m. The cafe is bustling with early morning activity, and the comforting scent of freshly brewed coffee fills the air. The soft chatter of patrons and the rhythmic clinking of cups create a lively atmosphere. Jake This place always feels so welcoming. I'm ready for my coffee fix. He steps up to the counter, where he's greeted by Ask Lily, a friendly barista who has become familiar with his usual order over the past few months. Placing his order, Lily. Good morning, Jake. What can I get for you today? Jake. Morning, Lily. I'd like my usual, please. A medium mocha with extra whipped cream. Lily got it. Do you want any of our new pastries with that? Jake glances at the display case and notices some freshly baked croissants and muffins. Jake, actually, yes. I'll take a cinnamon croissant with my coffee. Lily nods and starts preparing Jake's order. She carefully measures the coffee grounds, steams the milk, and adds rich chocolate syrup to the mix. As she works, she chats with Jake. Lily, we've got a new blend of coffee today. Would you like to try a sample? Jake, sure, I'd love to. I'm always up for trying something new. Tasting the sample, Lily pours a small sample of the new coffee blend into a tiny cup and hands it to Jake. Jake, thanks. Jake takes a sip, savoring the complex flavors of the new blend. He's impressed by its bold yet smooth taste. Jake, this is great. I might have to come back and try a full cup of this next time. Lily, I'm glad you like it. I'll get your mocha and croissant ready. Waiting for his order, Jake finds a cozy spot by the window and sets down his laptop bag. He takes a seat and enjoys the view of the bustling street outside, watching people go about their morning routines. The cafe's ambience, with its warm lighting and comfortable seating, adds to his sense of relaxation. Receiving his order, a few minutes later, Lily calls out Jake's name. He walks up to the counter to collect his coffee and croissant. The mocha is topped with a generous dollop of whipped cream, and the croissant is wrapped in a paper bag. Lily, here you go, Jake. One medium mocha with extra whipped cream and a cinnamon croissant. Jake, thanks, Lily. Everything looks perfect. Lily, enjoy your coffee and croissant. Have a great day at work. You too. See you soon. Enjoying the coffee, Jake returns to his seat and unwraps the croissant. He takes a moment to appreciate the golden flaky pastry before diving into it. The cinnamon filling is warm and sweet, complementing the rich chocolate flavor of his mocha. He takes a sip of his coffee, letting the velvety texture and the sweet chocolatey taste soothe him. The extra whipped cream adds a touch of indulgence that makes the mocha even more enjoyable. Jake, this mocha is exactly what I needed. The whipped cream makes it even better. Reflecting on his day, as Jake finishes his coffee and croissant, he pulls out his laptop to catch up on some work. The cafe's relaxed atmosphere helps him focus and plan out his tasks for the day. He feels ready to tackle his projects with a renewed sense of energy and motivation. Jake, starting my day with this coffee was a great choice. I feel more awake and ready to go. Heading out. After wrapping up his work at the cafe, Jake cleans up his table and heads to the counter to thank Lily once more. Jake, thanks again for the great coffee and croissant. They really made my morning. Lily, you're welcome, Jake. I'm glad you enjoyed it. See you soon. Jake, definitely. Have a good one. Jake leaves the daily grind, feeling energized and ready to tackle the rest of his day. The little coffee ritual has given him the boost he needed to face his busy schedule. Laura's shopping spree. Laura, a 32-year-old graphic designer, has been eyeing a few pieces of clothing for a while. Today, she finally decides to go on a shopping spree to update her wardrobe. living in Chicago. She's excited about exploring some of her favorite shops and finding new styles for the upcoming season. It's a crisp Saturday morning, and Laura wakes up early at 8 a.m. She stretches and gets out of bed, eager for her shopping day. After a quick breakfast of avocado toast and a cappuccino, she takes a shower, enjoys the warm water, and gets ready. Laura decides on a casual yet stylish outfit for her shopping trip. A pair of comfortable jeans, a cozy sweater, and her favorite sneakers. She accessorizes with a sleek watch and a crossbody bag, perfect for carrying her essentials without being too bulky. By 9 a.m., she's out the door, ready to start her day. Laura's first stop is a popular shopping district downtown, where she can explore several boutiques and department stores. At the first boutique, Laura arrives at her first destination, a chic boutique known for its unique and trendy pieces. As she enters, she's greeted by a friendly store associate. Store associate, welcome to Fashion Haven. How can I assist you today? Laura, I'm looking to update my wardrobe for the new season. I'd love to see some options for both casual and office wear. The associate nods and leads Laura to a section with a variety of stylish blouses and skirts. Laura browses through the racks, picking out a few items that catch her eye: a floral blouse, a tailored blazer, and a pair of high-waisted trousers. Laura, I'll take these to the fitting room, please. She heads to the fitting room and tries on the clothes. The floral blouse fits perfectly, and she loves how the blazer complements her look. The high-waisted trousers, however, are a bit snug, so she decides to try a different size. Storing new styles, Laura spends about an hour in the boutique, trying on different outfits and seeking the store associate's opinion. She decides to purchase the floral blouse and the blazer, but leaves the trousers behind. For now, she thanks the associate and heads out to her next destination. Lunch break. After a few hours of shopping, Laura feels hungry. She walks to a nearby cafe known for its delicious sandwiches and fresh salads. She orders a turkey and avocado sandwich with a side of sweet potato fries and a green smoothie. As she enjoys her lunch, Laura takes a moment to relax and recharge. She checks her phone for any new messages and reads through a few fashion blogs to get inspiration for her next shopping stop. At the department store. After lunch, Laura heads to a large department store known for its wide selection of clothing brands. She's excited to check out their new arrivals. Laura, excuse me, can you direct me to the women's section? I'm looking for some new pieces to add to my wardrobe. Store employee. Of course. The women's section is on the second floor, near the escalators. Laura takes the escalator up and starts exploring. She finds herself in a spacious area filled with various sections: casual wear, work wear, evening dresses and accessories. Finding new favorites. Laura first browses through the casual wear section and spots a few comfortable yet stylish pieces: a soft cardigan, a pair of denim shorts, and a printed maxi dress. She picks them out and heads to the fitting room. In the fitting room, Laura tries on the cardigan and the dress. Both pieces fit well and make her feel great. The shorts are a bit too short for her liking, so she sets them aside. She decides to buy the cardigan and the maxi dress. Accessorizing. Next, Laura explores the accessory section. She's in the mood for some new jewelry and finds a beautiful gold necklace and a pair of statement earrings that she can't resist. She also picks up a stylish handbag that complements her new outfits. Laura, I'll take these accessories as well. She heads to the checkout, where the cashier rings up her items. Laura takes a moment to look at her purchases, feeling satisfied with her finds. Final stop, vintage shop. Laura's last stop of the day is a vintage shop she loves. She enjoys finding unique and timeless pieces here. She steps inside and is greeted by the shop owner. Shop owner, hello. Looking for anything specific today? Laura, I'm just browsing. I love finding vintage pieces that add a unique touch to my wardrobe. Laura spends some time sifting through racks of vintage clothing and accessories. She discovers a classic leather jacket and a retro patterned scarf that she decides to add to her collection. Heading home, by 4 p.m., Laura's shopping spree is coming to an end. She heads home, feeling excited about her new wardrobe additions. She carries her bags with a sense of accomplishment and anticipation for her next outfit planning. Back at her apartment, Laura carefully unpacks her shopping bags and hangs up her new clothes. She takes a moment to admire her finds and thinks about how she'll style each piece. As the evening settles in, Laura relaxes with a cup of tea and begins to plan her outfits for the upcoming week, excited to show off her new wardrobe additions. Jack, Alex, and Ben's road trip adventure. Jack, Alex, and Ben are best friends who have just graduated from college. They decide to go on a road trip to celebrate their freedom and explore new places. They plan a trip from their hometown in Denver, Colorado, to the beautiful city of San Francisco, California. Day 1, Denver to Moab, 8 a.m. The three friends wake up early and pack Jack's SUV with snacks, a cooler, and their favorite music. They are excited for their adventure. 9 a.m. They start their drive from Denver. Jack is driving, Alex is in the passenger seat with a map, and Ben is in the back, ready, with a playlist. 12 p.m. They stop for lunch at a small diner in a town called Glenwood Springs. They enjoy burgers and milkshakes, chatting and laughing about their upcoming trip. 3 p.m. They arrive in Moab, Utah. They check into a cozy motel called Desert Oasis. The view of the desert is amazing. 4 p.m. They visit Arches National Park. They hike to Delicate Arch and take lots of photos. The sunset view is stunning. 7 p.m. For dinner, they eat at a local pizza place called Moab Pizza Company. They enjoy a delicious meal and share their favorite parts of the day. 9 p.m. Back at the motel, they play card games and talk about their next day's plans before heading to bed. Day 2, Moab to Las Vegas, 8 a.m. After breakfast at the motel, they continue their drive to Las Vegas, Nevada. 1 p.m. They stop for lunch at a roadside cafe and enjoy sandwiches and fruit. 4 p.m. They arrive in Las Vegas and check into a hotel on the Strip called the Mirage. They are excited to explore the city. 5 p.m. They visit the famous Las Vegas Strip. Seeing the bright lights and extravagant hotels, they take a ride on the High Roller, a giant Ferris wheel with amazing views. 7 p.m. For dinner, they eat at Buffett City, enjoying a variety of foods from around the world. 9 p.m. They watch a magic show at the Magic Castle and are amazed by the tricks and illusions. Day 3, Las Vegas to San Francisco, 8 a.m. They have breakfast at the hotel and start their drive to San Francisco. 12 p.m. They stop in a small town for lunch at a charming cafe. They enjoy sandwiches and fresh fruit. 5 p.m. They arrive in San Francisco and check into a hotel called the Golden Gate Inn. The hotel is close to the city's main attractions. 6 p.m. They take a walk to Fisherman's Wharf, enjoying the lively atmosphere and street performers. 7 p.m. They have dinner at the Crab Shack, trying fresh seafood and enjoying the view of the bay. 9 p.m. They walk along the pier, enjoying the cool evening breeze and the lights of the city. Day 4. Exploring San Francisco. 8 a.m. They start their day with breakfast at a popular cafe, enjoying pastries and coffee. 9 a.m. They visit the famous Times Golden Gate Bridge, taking lots of photos and enjoying the stunning views. 11 a.m. They explore Alcatraz Island, learning about the history of the old prison. 1 p.m. They have lunch at the Ferry Building Marketplace, trying different foods from local vendors. 3 p.m. They visit Chinatown, walking through the colorful streets and trying some delicious dumplings. 5 p.m. They explore Union Square, shopping and seeing the city's landmarks. 7 p.m. They have dinner at the ramen house, enjoying a warm and tasty meal. 9 p.m. They take a scenic ride on a cable car, enjoying the sights and sounds of the city. Day 5. Back to Denver. 8 a.m. They have breakfast at the hotel and start their drive back to Denver. 12 p.m. They stop for lunch at a small cafe in a town called Truckee, California. 4 p.m. They continue their drive, sharing stories and memories from the trip. 8 p.m. They arrive back in Denver, feeling tired but happy. They unpack and look through their photos, excited to share their adventure with friends and family. Jack, Alex, and Ben's road trip was an amazing adventure filled with fun, excitement, and friendship. They returned with great stories and memories to cherish forever.